What if I told you that within your garden lies a hidden kingdom, teeming with life and secrets that hold the power to not only beautify your space but to transform it into a thriving ecosystem? Welcome to the unseen world of garden ecosystems, where every plant, every insect, and every patch of soil plays a pivotal role in crafting a vibrant tableau of life. Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of garden ecosystems. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, enhancing your garden's ecosystem can make your green space not only more enchanting but also more sustainable. Let's explore how you can turn your garden into a paradise for plants and wildlife alike. First things first, let's define what a garden ecosystem really is. It's a dynamic system where plants, animals, and microorganisms interact with each other and their physical environment. These interactions are crucial for nutrient cycles, pollination, pest control, and much more. To get started, you need to understand the key components of your garden: the soil, the flora, and the fauna. Each of these plays a unique role in garden health and aesthetics. Healthy soil is the foundation of any great garden. It supports plant health by providing nutrients, oxygen, and water, and it's also home to countless beneficial organisms. You can enhance your soil through composting, proper mulching, and regular testing to balance pH and nutrient levels. Remember, good soil equals happy plants. Diversity is key to a resilient garden ecosystem. By planting a variety of species, you encourage a wider range of wildlife to visit and inhabit your garden. Consider plants that are native to your area. They're not only adapted to thrive in your climate, but also provide the most benefits to local wildlife. Your garden can be a sanctuary for many species. Birds, bees, butterflies, and even small mammals play crucial roles in pollination and pest control. You can attract these beneficial creatures by adding features like bird feeders, insect hotels, and water baths. Not only will these features support your garden's health, but they'll also make your garden a more vibrant and lively place. Sustainability is the goal. Avoiding chemical pesticides and opting for natural alternatives ensures that your garden thrives without harming the environment. Integrating practices like rainwater harvesting and using drought-tolerant plants can also reduce your environmental footprint and make your garden eco-friendlier. Enhancing a garden ecosystem involves more than just planting a variety of flowers and hoping for the best. It's a deliberate process of creating a balanced, sustainable environment that supports a diverse range of life forms. This endeavor not only improves the aesthetic appeal of a garden, but also bolsters its health and resilience, making it a thriving haven for both flora and fauna. 1. Understanding the components of a garden ecosystem. A garden ecosystem consists of biotic components like plants, animals, insects, and microorganisms, as well as abiotic components such as soil, water, and climate. Each element interacts with others in complex ways that can be managed and optimized by the gardener. For example, the type of soil and its condition affect what plants can thrive, while the plants, in turn, influence which birds, insects, and other wildlife are attracted to the area. 2. Soil health and fertility. Soil is often seen as just a backdrop for planting, but it's actually a dynamic and living part of the garden ecosystem. Enhancing soil health is crucial and can be achieved through natural methods such as adding compost, which enriches the soil with nutrients and improves its structure, or practicing crop rotation and cover cropping to maintain its fertility and prevent erosion. Healthy soil supports stronger plant growth and a more robust ecosystem. 3. Plant diversity and native species. Incorporating a wide variety of plants in the garden supports a broader range of wildlife and contributes to a more resilient ecosystem. Native plants are particularly important because they are adapted to the local climate and soil conditions, and they provide the most suitable habitat and food sources for local wildlife. By including native shrubs, trees, and flowers, gardeners can help support local pollinators such as bees, butterflies, and birds. 4. Wildlife attraction and support. Attracting wildlife to a garden is not just about beauty and interest. It also enhances the garden's ecological health. Features like bird feeders, nesting boxes, and insect hotels can make a garden more wildlife-friendly. Additionally, providing a source of water, through a simple bird bath or a small pond, can attract different species. These elements encourage natural pest control and pollination, reducing the need for chemical interventions. 5. Sustainable practices. Sustainable gardening practices are key to maintaining an ecological balance and minimizing environmental impact. This includes using organic methods for pest and disease control, conserving water through techniques like mulching and using rain barrels, and selecting drought-resistant plant species that require less water. These practices not only help in creating an eco-friendly garden, but also ensure that it can sustain itself with minimal human intervention over time. 6. Monitoring and adaptation. A garden is a dynamic system that changes with seasons and over years. Regular monitoring helps in understanding these changes and adapting management practices accordingly. This might mean altering plant choices, adjusting watering schedules, or changing soil amendments to meet the evolving needs of the garden ecosystem. 7. Creating microhabitats. One way to further enhance a garden's ecosystem is by creating various microhabitats. Each microhabitat can cater to different species at different times of the year. For instance, leaving some areas of the garden a little wild with logs, leaf litter, and dense shrubs can provide shelter for small mammals, amphibians, and insects. Alternatively, sunny, open areas with flowering plants can attract a variety of pollinators during the blooming months. Creating a patchwork of habitats increases the ecological diversity and resilience of the garden. 8. Integrating edible plants. Integrating edible plants into the garden isn't just for human benefit. Edible gardens can also enhance biodiversity by attracting a range of animals and insects that participate in pollination and pest control. Plants like berries, herbs, and fruit trees provide food sources for wildlife while offering the gardener the joy of homegrown produce. This approach encourages a productive interaction between humans and nature, where both benefit and support each other. 9. Encouraging natural pest control. Rather than relying on chemical pesticides, promoting natural pest control through biological diversity is a more sustainable approach. Introducing or encouraging natural predators, such as ladybugs, lacewings, and birds, can help manage pest populations. Companion planting, growing certain plants together, can also naturally repel pests or attract their natural enemies, thereby maintaining the delicate balance of the garden ecosystem. 10. Education and community involvement. Sharing knowledge about the benefits of a diverse garden ecosystem can inspire others to adopt similar practices. Gardeners can educate their neighbors, participate in community gardens, or involve local schools to spread the importance of ecological gardening. Community involvement not only broadens the impact of these practices but also fosters a shared sense of responsibility towards local wildlife and the environment. 11. Continual learning and experimentation. The field of ecological gardening is ever evolving, and continual learning is key to successfully enhancing a garden ecosystem. Gardeners can stay informed through books, workshops, and by connecting with local gardening groups or ecological organizations. Experimenting with different techniques, plants, and layouts can lead to discoveries of what works best for one's specific garden conditions and local environment. 12. Periodic assessments and adjustments. To ensure that the garden ecosystem remains vibrant and healthy, periodic assessments are crucial. These evaluations should consider plant health, soil quality, and the diversity and population of wildlife. By regularly observing and recording these factors, gardeners can make informed decisions about adjustments needed, whether it's introducing new plant species, amending the soil, or enhancing habitat structures. This continual adjustment helps the garden adapt to changing environmental conditions and evolving ecological needs. 13. Incorporating water features. Water features not only add beauty and tranquility to a garden, but also play a critical role in supporting a diverse ecosystem. Ponds, waterfalls, and bird baths provide water sources for wildlife and can attract a variety of birds, insects, and amphibians. These features can create unique ecological niches within the garden, further enhancing biodiversity and ecological dynamics. 14. Reducing carbon footprint. A garden can be a powerful tool in reducing one's carbon footprint. Practices such as composting organic waste, reducing lawn areas, using manual tools instead of gasoline-powered ones, and choosing local plant species all contribute to a lower carbon output. Additionally, planting trees and shrubs not only supports wildlife but also sequesters carbon dioxide, helping mitigate the effects of climate change. 15. Planning for seasons. A well-planned garden considers the needs of its inhabitants throughout the different seasons. This means planting a mix of species that bloom at different times of the year to provide continuous food and shelter for wildlife. It also involves preparing the garden for extreme weather conditions, such as mulching to protect the soil in winter or providing shade and water during the hot summer months. 16. Building connections with nature. Ultimately, enhancing a garden ecosystem is about building a deeper connection with nature. This connection fosters a greater appreciation for the intricacies of natural processes and the importance of biodiversity. It can be a meditative practice, offering personal peace and a respite from the hustle and bustle of modern life. As gardeners nurture their gardens, they often find that their gardens nurture them in return. 17. Legacy and impact. By creating and maintaining an enhanced garden ecosystem, gardeners can leave a positive legacy that impacts not only their immediate environment but also the broader community. This kind of gardening practice promotes a sustainable and environmentally friendly lifestyle, inspiring future generations to value and protect our natural world. Enhancing your garden's ecosystem isn't just about growing plants, it's about cultivating life in all its forms. With each step you take, you invite nature to flourish right in your backyard. So, why not start today and see what life blooms in your own garden sanctuary? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates. Share your garden stories in the comments below. Happy gardening, everyone!